So, playing the new Harry Potter game has got me in a Harry Potter mood. I guess it's to be expected, really. And while I wait for my energy to refill, which will be a good half hour at least, I decided to go back into an old favourite. Just turn the sound down. Because I'd like to be able to talk without having to shout over it. I have played through all of this before, I must admit, so it's not a completely fresh playthrough. But it's an old favourite. I've managed to get it on sale on the Play Store a while ago, and one of the great things is you can play it offline. So I've been able to play it out in the middle of nowhere without an internet connection, which makes such a difference. I seem to find fewer and fewer games like that nowadays, which is a pity. But it's one which I love, and I've always actually found it rather funny as well. It has a destructive streak, shall I put it that way? But I'll start a new game completely afresh, and I'll completely record this one. So movement is quite simply dragging the finger around. In theory I can get something up and move it a different way, but this is so much easier anyway. So, no magic yet. I'll add that actually, once you've completed the whole game, it's almost worth going right the way back through it, because then you can unlock things that you wouldn't do before, and get more points and prizes and interesting things. Although, I must admit, when you've unlocked all the red bricks, it ends up becoming quite simple. Not really much of a challenge. So, for now, just follow the story. Oh, hang on. And what's quite nice is that you can click on your character and change who it is, and that actually gives you different abilities. And I noticed on the last time I played it, changes how characters talk to you. So if I talk to him as Harry, he's quite nasty. And, you know, quite different responses. And so I'm actually tempted to see how that works with other characters in the game, because I only started it another one a while ago, shortly a while ago. So it's something I need to find. And Dudley is able to push larger objects than Harry can. I guess they've kept him on too low a diet, and Harry's just skin and bone, not muscle at all. So can't do anything. But yeah, if I come up here. So there's actually doors here which are locked and we can't get in at the moment. Now, if I talk to her as Dudley, she'll sort of say, "Oh, here's your present," really nicely. How about as Harry? Don't drop it. Suitably stern. Not. So, presents found. It's like a zombie apocalypse, but with elves. And letters. Now, I think it goes without saying, but points mean prizes. So, certainly it's worth trying to get as many little, well, they're not really coins, are they? But whatever. The other thing with this game is it is so very simple. I have never been one to cope with games which actually have too much tension and drama in them, I must admit. I like watching them, they're great fun, often brilliant stories as well. But I remember when the first Harry Potter video game came out for computers, and I remember playing it, and I couldn't get past the first section where you kept on jumping over these moving blocks. And I kept on plummeting into the abyss, which seems to be mostly what Hogwarts was made out of in those games. And it gave me nightmares. I was probably too young, but never mind. It taught me, nah, I'm not into games like that. So simple's good for me. Although, this is too simple. I think that's the only time that game comes up. I mean, the fact that in the game, in the books, Harry is basically a very rich wizard, and he's going after all these coins doesn't entirely make sense, but never mind. So I need to catch all those. I hadn't noticed they go squeak. Squash the rats. So what you saw momentarily then was one of those gold hats, and yeah, well, it says it all, doesn't it? Nice echo effect. Let's just turn some of the sound effects down. Don't know about you, but I find that a bit annoying as well. Ah, not much better. Oh well. I'm a true wizard without even picking up a wand.
Who are you? Yay!
So that's the other reason why you do several runs of this game, as it were, because you can unlock more characters, you can unlock more hats and things like that. And then you can also get other things that you couldn't access before because they were hidden behind locked doors or something like that. While we're here, I might as well just continue the story. I'll do the next one and then I'll end this little video. How long has it been going? Okay. It seems that the wizarding world seems to be made out of puzzles. And that was shorter than I was expecting. So I'll go and do the next one as well. Get Diagon Alley done. I don't know about you, but that... no, I don't think that is Hermione. Whoever it is, they won't talk to me. Apparently I meant to take a drunken path. I can't do it from where I'm standing. What's the point of magic if you have to move everywhere? Reminds me of the Alchemist's Guild in like Morpork. Constantly going boom. I have a wand. I have power. Nothing shall stop me now. And you see, that's the thing. This is where the story of Harry Potter, the Teenage Delinquent starts. Well, nearly Teenage Delinquent. Because it actually rewards you for destroying stuff. I remember the first time I discovered this. I was giggling for ages. I think my mum thought I was quite mad. And there's something which I can't do at the moment because I haven't learnt the repair spell quite yet. But time will make sure I can. In fact, it might be now. Oh yes, I think it is. Reparo is one thing, but rearranging your books is quite another. I think they should have a separate spell for that, you know? Librero or something like that, I don't know. I can't get it. Oh. Ah, there we go. And all these other witches and wizards on the street aren't doing anything whatsoever, so they'll leave it up to a kid. But what's new? That's the story of the Harry Potter books, isn't it? However did all the other students manage to get their robes if the door was destroyed? Well, I guess the Weasleys had them hand-me-down and homemade, but not good for business. I mean, shouldn't they sort that? I'll leave off the delinquency for a minute at least. Get on with the story. I'll just pause this for a minute, back in a minute. So yeah, turns out the energy is full on the other game, so I'll go back to that in a minute. But for now, I'll finish this little section and I'll get that uploaded. Here's another nice little feature actually. But it only works if the person has got a pet owl. So Hermione has to switch over to Harry or something like that to go and find some secret things like that. Now I could go and repair this now, but there's not much point because I actually need a broom to be able to jump over. Yeah, boom, jump. So this, according to the game, I think, is the room of requirement, which doesn't really make that much sense to me, given it's the main access route and stuff, but never mind. And I'll just quickly go and look at what that red brick was. So you can buy different things here. And so this is more of a cosmetic effect, I guess you could say. And I'll just buy that. In theory, I can then go and cast that at people and make their heads go. You'll see next time. Or hand play. No, I can't go and do it to Fred and George. I'm sure they'd understand the joke. And what's also nice is that it shows you how long you've been playing. So I've already spent 20 minutes more than I should have on this game. And over here, when you've unlocked various characters, you can go and customise your own, which is quite a nice little feature. You can go running around the world of Harry Potter as yourself a bit more. So I'll call that it for now, and I'll come back to this probably when I next get bored and get a chance and I'm on the other game. So bye for now on this one.